this is Alexandra Levine with Alexandra Levine Health Coaching, and I had a request to show you guys how to make some soups because I know it's starting to get really cold. This is my favorite soup and I am so excited to share it with you guys. I really like it because onions, apples, and squash are all seasonal this time of year, so you can probably get them fresh from a CSA, or you can at least get them organic from stores around this time still. It's a really easy soup to make for vegetarians and vegans this time of year. If you like to eat meat, this is also really good with a little bit of hot sausage. So here's everything you're going to need. 2 medium to large size butternut squash. Those are the ones that look kind of like a big pear with a tough skin. The acorn squash too. That's the one that's big and round, but it's green. It looks like a little green pumpkin. A white onion, a can of organic coconut milk, a container of organic chicken broth, 1 small Granny Smith apple, a handful of fresh organic carrots, some leftover lemon and lime slices, real butter. I like Kerrygold butter. If you're vegan, don't use butter, use the coconut oil. Garlic powder, cayenne pepper, fresh black pepper, and you'll need some of your favorite cooking salt. I love the Premier Pink Salt. It's a mixture of Hawaiian and Mediterranean sea salt. First thing you're gonna do is cut your squash open. You just need to have them long ways and get all the seeds out, and then we're gonna butter, salt, and pepper them and roast them. So now that we have all the seeds out of our squash, you're just going to lay them on a cooking sheet. You just open the stick up just like this, and I just smear it on. Next, you're going to add salt and pepper. You're going to need more salt than you think. Preheat your oven to 400 degrees, and when it's ready, pop your squash in and roast them for 1 hour. The carrots are optional. You can roast those with them. They won't take as long though. So if you like to put carrots in your soup, you just cut them up, butter and salt and pepper them like everything else, and roast them for probably half an hour. Okay, let's look. Oh yes. Okay guys, they're super hot. Don't touch anything for like at least 20 minutes. Make sure you roast your onion before you try to add it to your soup. Okay, so now that your squashes are nice and cool, you are going to blend your squash meat. I use my chicken stock here. Get your blender and fill it about halfway full of stock. And then you want to take the meat out of your squash and add it to the stock. And it's going to have a little pool of butter inside. I put that in and I put the meat in. I get absolutely everything that I can out of this squash. Okay, so now that everything's in your blender, what? No way. Go ahead and blend it up. So you guys can see this turned into a really thick soup. So what I like to do is put it into my crock pot and keep adding broth until it thins out just a little bit more. If you make it too thin, don't worry, because the coconut milk is actually going to thicken it up a little bit more. Just add the whole can. So at this point, go ahead and start adding the spices until it tastes the way you like. I love to add a little dash of cayenne, a little bit of garlic powder, salt until it tastes good to you. One of the things that makes this soup really special is the lime juice. And you can add as much as you want. Go ahead and chop your apple. I like to use Granny Smith apples because of the tartness, but they're still sweet. Make it little tiny pieces so that way you have a little bit of chunkiness and crispiness to your soup. Once your onions are starting to get nice and brown and crispy and they're totally translucent, they are really good and soft. Get it all stirred up. Thanks guys for tuning in. Check my website for more videos and recipes. I have a ton of my favorites on there and there's much more to come, so make sure that you subscribe to my YouTube channel and subscribe to my newsletter on my website, alevinehealthcoach.com. Bye, thanks!